Don't be a buzzkill.
They trying to pull me out the higher road, but I just put my hands up with my eyes closed. Cause I'm a rebel, I don't feel mellow. Step up in the party with my team like hello. Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to Real Football Picks Week 5. This week we have a returning guest, Chitown here. Our previous host, Shane, he had a couple of things he had to take care of. Supposedly he had some bucket list stuff that he wanted to get done before he reached his 45th birthday, which is coming up pretty soon. So he took off. Chitown and myself have a running bet on what he's up to today. My guess is going to be that he's in the Himalayas, trying to reach the top of Mount Everest, which he had talked about quite frequently in our alone meetings. That was something he really wanted to do. Chitown, what do you think he's doing right now?
According to my TMZ reporters in Chicago, now that the Cubs are on their way to the World Series, Shane purchased 2 tickets down the left field line to every home game. And any foul ball down the left field line, he's going to start jacking people, especially Steve Bartman.
So, who knows where he is? Good luck to you, kid. I hope all your dreams come true. I'd like to thank this week's sponsor, Roots, Herbs, Spice, and Thyme. Roots, Herbs, Spice, and Thyme. Have you ever been?
Love it. Never been there. Looking forward to it.
You look like you would like some time.
I need time.
Okay.
I feel like Ozzy Osbourne on crack right now. You wanker.
Roots, Herbs, Spice, and Thyme. We're a community-based restaurant serving fresh global street food. Eat here and feel real damn good. Our food is 100% plant-based, and we strive to apply innovative, eco-conscious choices to everything we do. Eco-conscious. Are you eco-conscious?
I'm eco-friendly. Definitely eco-friendly.
Good for you. That's a good thing to be with all the high energy things going on now.
Great.
From our pizza, Faux King Delicious Asian Street Foods, Fruit Loop Salad, the original Veg Nation Superfood Burger, and the ultimate hangover smoothie. Yes, we make food that will knock you off your feet. Have you ever been knocked off your feet?
After a couple more shots of Fireball, I'll be right there. So, hey, Vinny, what do you call a vegetarian who eats meat for the first time?
Meat slob.
Someone who lost their virginity.
You will find our signature juice cocktails to be superb, delicious, using local distilled liquor with cold pressed juice. They are healthy with a kick of vodka. It's Vegas after all, so we enjoy our vodka. Hierarchy vodka. We have special spices for you to bathe in that will make your body feel good and your skin tingle. Did you ever take a bath and have your skin tingle?
I love it when my skin is tingled. I love it.
Please come see us at any time. We're on Windmill and Eastern. Our number is 1-800-EAT-WELL. That's Roots, Herbs, Spice, and Thyme, Windmill, Eastern, 1-800-EAT-WELL. Thank you. And now let's recap last week's picks against the spread. Last week's guest picker, Disco Inferno, finished below 500. He did not win a Real Football Picks t-shirt. This week we have Chitown Jeff back, who's the only guest in our 5-week history to win a t-shirt. So people will be playing for this
And I
week.
like that color of blue. It matches the Mets hat that you wore last week. What happened to your Mets hat, Vinny?
Oh, well, this week my friend has a clothing line, so we're going to try to support her. You know, we're reaching a ton of people out there, and we want to get her stuff
We
out.
always got next year. So
Yeah, but you know, what happened to the 4 cheeseburgers that were up there a minute ago?
long gone, baby.
So let's get into this week's picks. Here we go. All right, guys, let's get right into Week 5 picks of the week. Joining us this week happens to be Don Hamrick. He's the managing partner of Chapman Dodge on Sahara. Great guy. I got my car from you, didn't I?
Yes, you did, buddy.
And it's running well.
I'm
I
glad.
really
I'm
appreciate
glad.
it. I had some service today. Chitown, Don, good guy in case you need a car
Welcome
down the road.
aboard. Welcome aboard.
Good to be here.
Let's get right into this week's picks. We're going to go over a couple games, and then the rest will be below. This week's first game we're going to get into is the Pittsburgh Steelers are at home -7 against the New York Jets. Ryan Fitzpatrick, 9 interceptions the last 2 weeks. I'm going to take the Jets this week. I think the Pittsburgh's defense is a little soft. Jets have played really bad. I don't see how they could keep playing this bad. So I'm on the Jets +7 for this week, Don.
They're going to show you how they can keep playing this bad. Pittsburgh is going to cover. It's a big number. I don't like laying that much on the road, but I'd rather have the Steelers than the Jets.
All right.
I think it's a perfect setup for a backdoor cover. Public's going to be all over Pittsburgh. Fitzpatrick's been horrible the last couple of weeks. Pittsburgh could easily be winning by 11 points, 13 points at the end, and the Jets make a nice backdoor cover.
Me and you agreed on that with Chitown.
Well,
Love it,
Right.
love it.
Put your heads together,
Here we
make a rock
go.
pile.
And we got next. The next game we're going to discuss is the Raiders and the Chargers. The Raiders are at home laying 3.5. Raiders surprisingly 3-1 this year, looking pretty good. But in this game, I'm going to take the underdog. I'm taking the Chargers +3.5. Big rivalry game. I like the Chargers as a little bit of a dog over 3. I can see a backdoor cover in this game, so I'm taking the Chargers +3.5. Don?
It scares me that you and I agree. But yeah, I'm also on the Chargers +3.5.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
And it really scares me that all three of us agree.
Oh, we're done.
I also like San Diego. It's a very, very fishy line. San Diego's been horrible, 1-3. If this line came out at 5.5 or 6, I don't think anybody would flinch. But
Hey.
3.5 scares me.
Jeff,
Going against the public.
Last week we all took Washington and they covered.
Well,
Maybe,
there's
it's,
the
a good, maybe it's a good thing.
One
All right.
time.
All right. Next game we're going to do is the Cowboys and the Bengals. Cowboys are at home +1. Again, I'm taking the Cowboys, the underdog in this game, +1. I like Dallas as a dog. I've discussed in the past how Dallas is as a home dog compared to how they are as a home favorite. And last week they won pretty good, so they destroyed that theory. But I'm
Yeah.
going to stick with it. I'm going to take the Cowboys +1, Don.
It's a skinny, skinny dog. I'm going to go with the Bengals.
Okay.
I like the Bengals.
All right. Jeff?
I'm also going to go with the Bengals. Dallas is 3-1, but they beat Washington, Chicago Bears, and the 49ers, 3 teams that are not up to the snuff this year. So I'm also going with Cincinnati.
Wait, Jeff, I think you're like a little bit of a Cincinnati lover because you had them on that fantasy thing last couple weeks.
I'm going to keep taking them until they do some good.
All right, good for you. All right. And then the last game we're going to go over this week is the Green Bay Packers, who just coming off a bye. The Sunday night game, they're going to be playing the New York Giants, who just got destroyed on last Sunday Night Football.
Mm-hmm.
Is that normal to be on back-to-back Sunday Night Football, Jeff?
No, not at all.
Special
It's a rarity.
day. So we got the Giants +7.5 in this game on the road. I'm taking the dog again. I'm going to take the Giants +7.5. I can see this game being a backdoor game as well. Eli had to get rid of the ball very quickly against Minnesota. This game he should have a little bit more time. Odell Beckham crying. So I think they'll try to force feed him the ball. Maybe he'll get a deep one. So I'm taking the Giants +7.5. Don?
Yeah, you know what? I got to agree with you, and that scares me again. But here's the thing. Giants are a solid club. Packers might just be a little bit, taking it easy coming out of the bye week. I'm going to take the Giants plus the points at home.
I'm going to agree with our spectacular panel here. Giants +7.5. There's
We're
an old
doomed.
adage. There's an old adage: don't poke the sleeping bear. And Beckham's on TV saying he lost his desire. He's not having fun, but he's still one of the top 3 receivers in football. Packers secondary has been a little susceptible, so we're going to go with the backdoor cover.
Josh, what's the situation when a team comes off the bye? How do they usually do?
Much better.
There you
Thanks,
go.
Josh.
And that's our picks of the week. The rest of the picks will be as below. And we have new pickers.
Exactly.
So hopefully the pick of the week does good. And these are the games we're actually probably going to be betting, probably. But let's do a little salute. I want to thank Don for coming. I want to
Salute.
thank
Salute.
Chitown for coming in this week.
Cheers.
Let's get
Yeah,
right
yeah.
into it. Chitown, who you got for your pick of the week?
Pick of the week. It's going to be a anti-public pick of the week, which is going to be the San Diego Chargers. Raiders are playing phenomenal this year, but they've had 2 one-point victories. San Diego has lost Antonio Gates probably for the week, Woodhead for the year, Keenan Allen for the year. Why is this line only 3.5 Raiders? This line should be 5.5, 6. I think everybody's going to hammer the Raiders, so I'm going with my best bet, the anti-public theory, San Diego Chargers.
So you think that them being a rivalry game has something to do with the line being adjusted?
Well, the Raiders did beat them twice last year, why is this line so low? So that's why
I like
it's
it. I like it. I like it, Chi-Town.
my story, and I'm sticking to
It's
it.
a good story, too. I like it,
Here
too.
we
Thank you,
go. Don's going to have his pick of the week. Who do we got, Don?
So I'm going to do HTTR in honor of Tona. Hail to the Redskins. Redskins getting points at home. I think
No,
that
the
they're-
Redskins are on the road.
Why does it say I got them on the home?
X. Home.
Oh. I still like the Redskins. I think they go into Baltimore And they cover if they don't win straight up. I think, 4 points, it's a field goal game tops. It's my 2-star lock.
2-star lock.
2-star lock.
Okay,
I have a
so-
3-star, but it's not on the page this year.
So we are going Redskins +4 for you as
Yeah.
a 2-star lock.
Yeah. Yeah, I like it.
They are on the road.
They are on the road. Okay.
Okay.
So the way this was laid, I thought you had we've got to work on this form.
Okay, next time.
But don't worry,
Next time.
because I will be back.
Next time.
After I do really good,
After
you
you
guys are
win
going
the
to want me
t-shirt,
back.
you'll come back
When
and
I
get
win
your
the
t-shirt.
I won't have to wear this monkey
Okay,
suit
I
next
gotta
time.
actually promote that.
Yeah.
My lock of the week is going to be the mighty Los Angeles Rams. The Rams are -2 at home against the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo's coming off 2 wins in a row. They just shut out the New England Patriots, who were not that good with that guy Bissett starting. They just shut them out 27-0 on national TV on Thursday night. Now they're going to be traveling from east to west, time zone differences.
Distance.
Just shut out what's perceived to be the Super Bowl team after week 3. And I like the way the Rams are playing. Here's another thing on that game. The Rams play the best running quarterback in the league, Russell Wilson, twice a year, and they always do a good job on him. So Tyrod Taylor's sort of in that mold. I think they'll be very prepared for this game, and I see them winning this game by at least a field goal. So my lock of the week is going to be the Rams. As always, Don is playing for a Real Football Picks t-shirt.
In my size, too.
And if he happens to beat the host this week, he will win this. Last week's player, the Disco Inferno, got destroyed,
That was Disco.
right? And
He doesn't know
you're
what he's
better
doing.
than him,
Oh, without
but
a doubt.
This is what you're playing for.
It is.
Reach it.
Good.
Try to grab it.
I'm going to do it. It's mine. It's done. Get ready.
All right, guys. One more thing before we go. I just want to give Don a plug for his store again. It's Chapman Dodge on Sahara. Don's a great guy, managing partner guy. One of the best men you could possibly meet. If you need a car, go down and see him. Maybe he'll get you a car one day.
I would love it
never
if it's
know.
got it in a supersize.
And maybe he could get you a car one day, Josh.
With a cosigner. You take care of that, would
Well,
you?
I think also he needs to get his license first.
Oh, there's a
Are you
couple
gonna get your
of things.
license? Are you gonna get your license?
There's no rush. There's
Yeah,
no
all
rush.
right.
You've been out here
I know
10
you're
years.
a Manhattan kid. You know, guys don't drive. All right, so that's our pick of the week, guys. Thanks for it. Good luck with it.
And now, the Spatula Pick of the Week. Do our Spatula Pick of the Week.
And this week's Spatula Pick of the Week is
The Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns.
With Tom Brady back for New England, everybody and their grandmother is going to be betting the Patriots. So the spatula pick of the week is the underdog, Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns with 78% of the betting public right now on New England, getting 10.5 at home. Browns been playing good. I like this Spatula Pick of the Week. How do you think? What do you think about it?
Yeah, I like it too. I'm always against the public, and everybody's going to be on the Patriots.
Here we go, Cleveland. Here we go. Now it's that time for the Fantasy Football Minute. Last week we had the Disco Inferno on. He had his pick was the Washington guy Washington on Detroit. I
Yeah.
think what did he do? One carry for 6 yards.
Yeah, he got hurt. He was a hot mess.
So basically he didn't do well.
Nope.
I had Will Fuller. He did pretty good.
That was an excellent pick.
Maybe we'll get Disco on again to redeem himself. You know. And,
Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good
we get him on again?
handicapper.
No
way, man.
Why not?
Come on, Josh.
Why not? And this week's sleeper pick, Chitown. Who's your sleeper pick of the week?
My sleeper pick is a guy you might have to Google. His name is Quincy Enunwa.
Ooh, someone's got
And
him.
my
Someone's got
friend
him on the
Vinny
league.
has him in all his fantasy football leagues. Pittsburgh should have a huge lead in that game. Eric Decker's out for the Jets. So Quincy Enunwa is going to get about 8 to 10 targets. I look for him to have a good game.
That's what I'm thinking about playing all the Jets this week. I really am.
Right.
That's why I picked up Fitzy too.
Nice.
My sleeper pick of the week is going to be a little scrubby running back on the New England Patriots. Is by the name of James White. Him and Tom Brady click pretty well. Tom Brady coming back. They're probably going to want to run the ball a little bit more than often with Blunt. But I still think James White will catch 5 or 6 catches, maybe get you like 60, 70 yards and a touchdown. He's a good pickup this week if you need a running back like I do. So I picked him up. So that's our sleeper of the week. And now we're going to go into our bust of the week. Chi-Town, who's your bust?
My bust of the week is also on the New York Jets because everybody assumes Pittsburgh's going to be winning by quite a few points. I think that'll take Matt Forte right out of the ball game for the Jets. Third down, they will put in Bilal Powell, who's a much better pass catcher. I see Forte, who had 3 touchdowns 2 weeks ago, to be in the tank this week.
I agree with that. I sort of made a
Oh
move.
my God,
to
there's
get
a
his-
first. There's a
sort of
first.
made a move to get his backup this week.
Right.
And my bust of the week is going to be a wide receiver on the Detroit Lions named Marvin Jones. He right now, I think he's the leading receiver in the NFL.
Yeah,
Is that
he
true?
is, definitely is.
Philadelphia's defense has 2 weeks to prepare. They have the #1 defense in all statistical categories in the NFL. I see them trying to lock him up. Maybe Golden Tate will get some catches this week. But Marvin Jones. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up week 5 of Real Football Picks. I want to thank this week's guests for coming in, Jeff, at the last minute, no less, because my other host, for some reason, just took off. Hopefully he's okay out there. You know, I'm worried about the guy a little bit.
He's from Chicago. He'll find his way.
I'm sure
he'll
do
find
all
his
right.
way.
Salute.
Salute.
As always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
And please, please like us on Facebook at Real Football Picks.
For Chitown Jeff, this is Vinny saying thanks for coming.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.